Dear friends, family, loved ones, strangers who resonate with my message, we are living through an end of an epoch and the beginning of a new one. And in these times, we seek deeper purpose. We try to understand why we're here and to find meaning in all of this chaos. And there are different ways of doing this. And one of the ways that's gaining a lot of popularity is plant medicine. And while I have a lot of respect for the really incredible powers of plant medicine, when it's consciously used and when it's well understood, this video is a cautionary tale about how it could all go wrong. I think we need to tell these stories too, because for those of us that are taking that decision, you have to weigh the balance before embarking on something like that. I was in that space of decision making a year and a half ago when I found myself in Bahia at a beautiful retreat. The first 3 days of which were just a normal yoga, all kinds of like beautiful activities. And then on the last day, we were invited to partake on a rapé ritual with the native Pataxó tribe of the state of Bahia. And I didn't know anything about it. All I learned was that, like it lasts for 30 minutes. It's a tobacco that's very strong, that's like mind-altering substance that, clears your emotions. And then after that, you have this spiritual enlightenment. And, everyone was doing it. And so it's obviously my mistake, but I decided to do it because I thought that, like if everyone says that it's fine, it should be fine. The next day, I woke up burning up in fever and I couldn't breathe properly. I had pain here. I had to fly myself back by myself. I was the only one left at the retreat to Rio, directly to the hospital. I was diagnosed with something like pneumonia. Never had my lungs with anything, and they were just full of stuff. I had to take like corticoids for 10 days to be able to breathe. Lots of coughing. So I get better. Then time goes by and I'm not fully improving. I end up at the same time discovering that I have pericarditis, so the inflammation of the outer lining of my heart. So the protective layer of the heart was inflamed, and getting a yoga injury right back here because everything had shifted, right? Like from all the coughing, from everything, that whatever inflammation that this substance caused or whatever, it detoned something inside of my body, right? And since then, and for the next year and a half, I've been going from doctor to doctor, from alternative practitioners, flying to different countries to get, I think now I have 6 diagnoses, from pericarditis, Familial Mediterranean Fever, which is a genetic mutation, to pericardial tuberculosis. What else did I get? Costochondritis, which is the inflammation of this inner cartilage of this area. I've been in some of the worst pain I could ever, like, even birthing process wasn't as painful as the pain that I experienced as a result of this. And the worst part was that it completely destabilized my nervous system, my immune system. So the hormonal system, like all of it got completely activated. And so my body has not been able until recently to come back into its normal state. Because of this, I lost my job. I couldn't perform the normal functions day to day. I would wake up feeling like a train has run me over, brain fog, pain, extreme exhaustion. Together with ChatGTP, I could also see that this could also be symptoms of perimenopause. I'm turning 44 this year. It could also be autonomic nervous dysregulation. Whatever it is, I don't know yet. And that lack of knowledge is also really scary, because when we do these type of things, it's a wild card. We have no idea what we're doing to our body, right? And to some of us, it might, like 99% of the people have an experience and then they're great. But some of us end up in this chaos. And so One of the reasons I'm sharing is for you to please be careful when experimenting with these substances. And on a personal note, it has been a really educational and really eye-opening experience for me. I've always known that plant medicine is not for me because I'm a very sensitive person. So I think a lot of us who are like this are able to connect to their deeper meaning, purpose, and do this journey without the harsh plant medicine. Some of us are very sensitive to it. I've reevaluated everything I do, and I actually am also reaching out with this message to ask for your support. I'm not going back to the things I used to be doing as a career, because at this moment in my life I really can't physically, but I think it's also my body just saying that I'm not supposed to be doing that. So I've really delved into the things that really matter to me and that are really meaningful. 2 books that I'm writing. One is my book that I birthed from the beginning of the pandemic until now, kind of questioning how much of a misalignment there is between how we were designed and the life that we're living, and an invitation to really start transforming our life without waiting for things externally to change. That book will be coming out anytime between May and the end of the summer, so I'd really appreciate your support with that. Additionally, I'm writing a chapter in Professionals of the New Era book, which I was invited, and I'm so humbled to be part of this book. We'll be presenting this book on March 21st, 22nd in Miami with Edil Pontes and the crew. I've really shifted the way that I work with people now, and I'm really excited to be supporting incredible individuals on these transformational journeys. So if you know people who are going through these transitions, health-wise, relationship-wise, career-wise, and really looking to transform their life, like in meaningful ways without the use of harsh substances, but through really looking deep inside, then please refer them to me. I really look at every aspect of life so that the transformation is deep and integrated. Because if we do it in parts, if we don't look at the mind while we're looking at the body, it doesn't work. If we don't embody what we have learned, it doesn't work. If we don't incorporate our deeper purpose and desires, then it becomes empty. So it really is an incredibly integrated journey that needs to happen for us to see transformations. It's so important that we embark on these individual journeys right now as we're going through this chaos, because nothing will change outside. We will need to change on the inside and then see the changes happen on the outside. I really am asking for your support, but I also am asking you to look deep inside and see the transformation that needs to happen inside of you, and refer me to a friend, come work with me, participate in my webinars, support my books that are going to be coming out soon, and you can get your copies, and just really follow my stuff, like, comment, because I know a lot of you watch and enjoy my content but don't really engage in any way, and your engagement really helps me spread the message further. I also have online courses that I am confident you're going to enjoy, that are done with 7 or 8 even other professionals that teach this unique knowledge that can help us through these transformations in very gentle but very powerful ways that will change your life by really connecting you to who you are on the inside. It has not been an easy journey for me, but it has transformed me forever, and I am here to bring even more of the tools and the knowledge that we need to go through this incredibly powerful phase that we're living through. So please stay tuned. If you feel like working with me or supporting me in some way, I'm truly open to it, and I really appreciate that. And I look forward to connecting you at a deeper level in one way or another. Thank you for listening.